Vietnam vet Samuel Rosario Aquino is a Filipino grandfather seriously contemplating closing his private investigative services and retiring. With a nearby high-tech surveillance company impacting his business, his adoptive granddaughter Megan soon to graduate from college, which alleviates some of his financial obligation, Sam looks forward to relaxing at home with his cat Max, listening to his favorite jazz music, working on the Aquino family genealogy, taking a Bayesian writing class, and maybe even do a little traveling. Question is, will Sam's longtime assistant Donna Jones and Randy Thornton, a surveillance system subcontractor Sam regularly employs, accept his decision? Or might an upcoming imminent case change his mind about retiring? To learn more about Sam Aquino and the many other characters involved in these mysterious, intriguing, suspenseful, and coincidental fiction stories, purchase a copy of Private Investigations, Book 1 and Book 2 in one volume by visiting Dorrance Publishing, available both in softcover and ebook formats. Also available at Amazon Books and Barnes & Noble. Question 1. Explain the process of how the Sam Aquino character was developed. Prior to me writing the book, I was involved in filming the PI series. And so we had casted an actor named Jonathan Enerva. He's a local Filipino actor here in San Diego. And I sat down with him and we talked about his culture, his personal background. And I found out, he told me some stories and gave me information about the Filipino culture and what it all involved. So the process of writing, sitting down and writing the Sam Aquino character as a Filipino private investigator in Westlake, in his community, it ended up being really good because I was able to kind of lean in on him and he was able to help me write the character using his experiences. And so that's kind of like how I came up with the Sam Aquino character, and it's very realistic. So that's basically how it all came about. Question 2. Talk about the relationship between Sam and his granddaughter Megan. Sam Aquino and his granddaughter have a very, very close relationship in the PI book novel because not only is he her grandfather, but he's also a surrogate father to her too. They spent a lot of time together during the time when she was growing up. He's taught her, PI techniques, which you'll see in the throughout the PI book novels. She has these skills that you don't think normal young people have, but he's taught her some things. So they have really good respect between each other, and so that's kind of like their relationship. It's really, really close for a grandfather and a granddaughter, even though she is not blood related to him. She's adopted. Question 3. Why was it important to have a Filipino lead character in the Private Investigations book novel? Diversity, diversity, diversity. That's what this is all about now. I think readers want to read about different characters of different ethnicities and learn about their cultures, languages, what is involved in the cultures, how across different ages too. So young people want to know, I think, what older people in other ethnicities are doing, and vice versa. And I think readers want to read more diverse characters now that gives them a sense of what the real world is like, which is getting to be more diverse, more ethnically diverse. And I think readers will find this is what the PI novel is all about. Question 4. Give us more details about Sam's culture and what readers will find when reading the PI book novel. Talking to Jonathan, we incorporated the Filipino language Tagalog. So sometimes Sam speaks in Tagalog, not all the time. We involved in certain, food is a big, important part of family life, and it helps explain the character better. So, pancit, lumpia, those type of foods, Filipino foods, are kind of like highlighted within the book novels. Sam studies. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. A Baybayin. It's a cultural writing technique, or a way of writing in the Philippine culture. So we've incorporated that. Sam is kind of like learning how to do that. We also incorporated his style of clothing. He wears, sometimes the character wears I hope I'm pronouncing this correct, a barong. It's a traditional Filipino style, like dress shirt. That's incorporated in the PI novel. Sometimes he wears that. We incorporated a gesture. It's called matapo, and it's a gesture. You'll see it I think in the early on in book 1, and it's a gesture that the younger Filipino generation uses. It's a way of showing respect to the older generations, and that's explained and shown in the PI book periodically. So that's how we incorporated Sam's culture, or I should say Jonathan, the actor's culture, into the PI book novels 1 and 2.